this room fill up, be sure, and I mean just that, be sure to hit that like button, share this content, let that friend, that neighbor know where to go when it's time to tune in to Cowboys Postgame show as we continue to grind and shine. Cowboys with a minute and about 57 seconds left to go. Back on top. Let's get it. Ain't no party like a cowboy party. But what about a 2-2-1 party?
Ready? Running from it. Destiny arrives all the same. Now it's here.
Come on with it.
Should I say?
I am. Post-game show. Let's get it. Cowboy Nation, stand tall or not at all. All right. How y'all feeling? How y'all living? This show is brought to you by Frenkel and Frenkel Personal Injury Lawyers, backed by the best lawyers in the building. Bring it, we right here, we ain't going anywhere type of an approach. Let's go over the meat and the potatoes of it all. There's still some time left in this game. Let's get it. The phone lines will be open as well. So for those who don't know the phone lines, it will be 657-390-7391 is the hotline for your mind. We'll be tuning into the also we'll be tuning in to 105.3 The Fan, checking in on them as well. So salute to everybody. Hold tight for me. What up? All right, we back at it, Cowboy Nation. Yeah, taking care of business here. Appreciate everybody, man, for rocking and tuning in with us. Appreciate y'all. All right, so let me see where we at. They call it a touchdown, huh? I wish Murray had a better situation scenario. Murray, get down and get that fumble, dog. Yeah. I muted that on purpose, man. I had a phone call, so yeah. Then I got no cutaway, so I muted that on purpose. Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. So appreciate everybody for rocking in with us. 37-20. They're going for 2 right here. Yeah, 40-28 was your score prediction, Seabass. I feel you. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they built some momentum off of it with the Cowboys. Yeah. 37-20. Post-game show. As we get things going and getting things going and moving. Appreciate everybody for rocking with me. Hit that like button, share this content, let a friend or a neighbor know where to go. Continue to share this post-game feed. Appreciate y'all. Post-game feed, post-game live law right now. Appreciate each and every last one of y'all. All right. 22-37. They got to get an onside kick here. 1 minute and 42 seconds left on the tickler. So far, the Jets trying to make a rally back. The Colts won 40-6. Giants lost 26-14. The Panthers beat the Dolphins 27-24. Vikings beat the Browns, of course. Let's see where we at now. Broncos got the ball with a 2-minute warning. They up by a score. Let's get them. All right, Cowboys fight through the echoes of the whistle. You got 1 minute and 42 seconds left on the clock. Let's see what they do here. Bland hair do look like Carrot Top. Boy, that boy, he all about football on it, ain't he? Mm-hmm. Y'all bear with me. I got to do some stuff on the back end here. All right. The ball, the Cowboys got the ball here. Let me see what we can do here. Bear with me, Cowboy Nation, and everyone that's listening. Mm-hmm. Let's go, Cowboy Nation. I hope all is well with you all. Yeah. Good hands, team. And we just take the knees from here. So 37-22. Yeah. Let me see what we got here, Cowboy Nation. Little Landry Shuffle. Hold on with me as I got to do some stuff here, y'all. I got to. Yes, indeed. It's just I'm a one-man show over here. One-man show. All right. Let's get it. Almost there. Almost there. Appreciate everybody, man, for rocking and rolling with it. Come on, Broncos. I see what y'all saying. Okay, let's see. All right. Have not won a game, boy. I know they ain't trying to look for no morals right here. Let's go with it. Yeah, buddy. All right, collab. Yeah. All right. Boom. We got it, baby. All right. Yeah, buddy. Broncos just scored again, 1 minute and 20-something seconds left on the tickler. All right. Let me get all situated and straight. Post-game show. Cowboys win 37-22. Cowboys win 37-22. Cowboys win 37-22 for those who just not tuning in for the very first time. Cowboys showing that, a lot of resiliency in this particular situation. When I'm saying resiliency, because we definitely need the Eagles to lose, and we definitely need the Washington team to lose, and we can just do our thing, and then all of a sudden, nobody wants to peak too soon is what I'm getting at. So as long as we don't peak too soon, we good. You know what I'm saying? So let's go, Cowboy Nation. For those who are just not tuning in for the very first time.
Over the New York Jets. They get their first win against the Jets on the road since.
All right, so bear with me, man. I'm trying to build the houses, build this plane as we fly. And as we do such, let me know how y'all feel about everything. Let me know how y'all feel about everything. Come on with it.
Replace him with Ryan Flanoy. Who? The guy that had a 100-yard receiving day today.
And I will also say, go back to the end of the second quarter while we were giving flowers to Schottenheimer, and he's got a 17-3 lead. He knows he's getting the ball in the third quarter, and uses a timeout because he just thinks, if I can just get the ball back and go 15 yards, I can get a long field goal. And so he calls a timeout, which a lot of people wouldn't even think about calling. And then Javonte Williams breaks the career longest run of his life, 66 yards, and almost puts the game away right there. Okay, it should be a fun post-game show for Brian and Zach. And then next week from Charlotte. So everybody enjoy your Sunday evening. And fellas, we'll turn it over to you.
This has been a production of the Dallas Cowboys Football Club. How about them Cowboys? Yeah!
All right. How about them Cowboys? Good win. How y'all feeling, baby? Thank you, everybody, man, for tuning in and being parts of these type of episodes. Brought to you by Frenkel and Frenkel Personal Injury Lawyers. The Cowboys come out victorious in this game. This is a good win for us. The Cowboys needed this win. Sack lunch for Denver. Appreciate y'all. Philly. Rico went off today. I can't wait to see those highlights there. We are waiting for these games to be ending. 26 seconds for that Broncos game. Titans are down. From what we can see, let's go, Cowboy Nation. Appreciate each and every last one of you all. Let's get it. Come on with it, man. I gotta relax just a little bit. The Giants lost today. That's good. I don't know. Did Lamar Jackson play today? Shoot, 44-10. Yeah.
Looking.
Yeah. How y'all feeling, Cowboy Nation? Well, they still everybody on commercial break. I'm gonna go over the stat sheets in a few seconds. My phone is going up. Everybody calling me now. How about them Cowboys? What a good game. Y'all feeling good about everything? Okay, it was Cooper Rush. I thought Cooper Rush was good.
Come to shove later on.
You are bitter.
No, I'm not bitter.
No, you're bitter right now.
You know what you are? You know what you are? I'm honest.
You know what you are? You're concussed.
Yeah, I did get hit in the eye. I don't feel like myself.
So, Stray, you're basically saying that Dallas had no pressure on them. They went in 0-4 Jets. All eyeballs were on them because they were playing in New York. But without that pressure being on them, they can play free, is what you're saying. And when the Dallas Cowboys are playing free, that's when they're phenomenal. That's when they're putting up all the points. But I'm worried about their defense in big-time games like last week versus the Green Bay Packers. They let up 40 points versus them. So I get it what Stray's saying. When the pressure is on, when they're playing an easy team, they can dominate. When that pressure's on, though, can they come through? Like you said, we will see in the future.
I thought the Jets are supposed to have a good defense, though, aren't they supposed to be?
Not this year. Not this year.
See, I thought, well,
it was all right. Their defense is all right.
Yeah, but the Cowboys, everything about Dallas is going to be, our judgment of Dallas is going to be playoffs and winning. And to your point about Dak, I get it. Light it up. Throw for yardage. Throw for touchdowns.
They're running the ball.
They are doing that, and they're doing that with an offensive line.
And they're doing it with a lot of faces that we're not used to seeing. Javonte Williams coming over, George Pickens coming over. And remember, CeeDee Lamb is still out right now. He will be back at some point.
Four offensive linemen out.
Well, who's to say Jerry?
I'm just saying, today it was good. Right. That's all I'm saying.
And they get to 500. They're two.
All I can say is, F Michael Strahan then if you try to say that we wasn't playing against nobody, man. Come on with it. All we know, they had Quentin Williams. They had Sauce Gardner. Hey, we only had one starting offensive lineman on the field. One, and that's Terrence Steele. So F them, man. Come on with it. Well, I don't care what y'all say. Y'all ain't finna water down my win. No second. No way. No way, man. We did what we needed to do. We did it what we needed to do. Last play, 3 seconds left on the field for the Eagles. Okay, well, y'all let me know what's going to happen, man. I can't see the Eagles play. Y'all let me know. But F them, man. Put the YBs in the chat, baby. Shoot. We did what we needed to do. We did it what we needed to do. Because at the end of the day, they would have been pumping up. They would have been pumping up the Jets defense. Come on with it. Broncos won. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, baby. Did the Broncos really win, though? Yeah. I'm waiting for the ESPN to let me know. Denver win. Yeah. Denver won. Denver winning. Which one is it, All right, so Denver was winning, but did they won, End of game. Yeah. Come on, Montisha. Where you at, baby? Oh, my goodness. I didn't think a win would feel this good, boy. Shoot, double win. Oh, my God. Let it be a trifecta. All I need for Washington to do is take care of that today. Come on, Washington. Montisha, for those who don't know.
We're looking great. Go Birds. Let's go Birds. ELGS, Eagles.
Montisha, what's good, girl? Yes, indeed, girl. I got an eagle plate for you, baby. Yes, indeed, Montisha, bro. We're gonna play that all day today.
Nice job of a couple different times moving around in the pocket.
Montisha
kind of figured some things out. Guys downfield able to separate. You knew it was going to be a tough day for George Pickens. The 2 catches, the 57 yards. One of them for 43 yards.
Let me turn Brian Brothers down off a little bit because he didn't have faith in us. All right, so what I'm going to say is, hey, y'all. Now, where Eric, old head, young bull, where he at now? Come on, Eric, do the same thing. I told you to keep the same energy. See, all of those Eagle fans, they're checking in on us every week. They were checking in on us. Yeah. Where they at now? Where they at? I need for y'all to keep the same energy. They would be the first one over here. They greeted us week 1, which was granted. Then they came over week 2. They came over week 3. They came over week 4. And then now all of a sudden, where they at? Come on, where y'all at now? Come on, keep the same energy now. Yeah, keep the same energy. Somebody tweet out A.J. Brown got shut down. Let it implode. Because the more they angry, the more they mad, they going to start imploding over there. Come on, man. Yes, indeed. All the Shingle fans, I need for y'all to keep the same energy now. Come on with it.
He was all over the field, to your point. But you were asking all pregame show, Brian, with
Today
Eric,
is a real good day.
Who's going to step up outside of George Pickens? And it was Ryan Flanoy, 6 for 114, and then to your point, Jake Ferguson, 7 for 49 and a pair of touchdowns. But their ability to maintain success running the football, even with a new starting line was super impressive. I mean, Nate Thomas, there was that one time he got beat, gave up a pressure, and Dak had to step up, and I believe it was an incomplete pass. But for the most part, I was super impressed with that left side with Nate Thomas and Hakeem Adeniji.
Yeah, Adeniji not playing a whole lot of guard, and in training camp we'd even seen him play a lot of tackle, and so both on the left and right side though. So nice job by them, kind of holding up.
They peaked too soon.
You mentioned Dak, his ability to stand in the pocket, move around a little bit. Offensively, they've been really, really good. The last several weeks. It's
Lenore,
the Bears
baby.
game wasn't a great offensive game, but the last couple of weeks when they've had to move the football, they've got the running game. They can lean on Williams. It was nice to see Blue get involved. He didn't have as much of the production. Only had 4 carries for 7 yards. But a nice blitz pickup. At least showed that he's aware of what needs to be done and how to get the job done. So good for him to getting his feet wet there. But overall, man, that's a nice win. I didn't feel like with all the missing pieces that they had that they were going to be able to get this one done today, but they sure did.
Jets going to jet, man. The Jets, they showed why they're really just one of those teams. That punch-out was huge. Yeah, I thought that was really
turned the game.
No question. That was the turning point. Maris Leofau, when the Jets are going down the field looking like they could at least get another field goal. And in that first drive, the Cowboys to hold New York to 3 when they moved down the field. But the Maris Leofau punch-out forcing the fumble of Breece Hall, and the Cowboys then go right down the field.
They got the Washington game on my other TV.
That final minute of the half was really, it's 10-3. And then the Cowboys get the touchdown. They get the ball right back. And then immediately 2 plays later, you get the long 66-yard run for Javonte Williams. And then Dak's able to find Jake Ferguson. That's really what won the game and turned it for the Cowboys, all starting with that Maris Leofau forced fumble there with the score at 10-3 and the Jets going down and looking to cash in.
Let me see what Quentin Williams did,
it was going to be one of those that was going to go back and forth. And then you mentioned that right before the half, that was just the killer for the Jets. But you got to give the Cowboys a lot of credit on this, especially on the offensive side of the ball, with all those guys being out.
Nothing. Quentin Williams did nothing in this game.
With about the line coaches here,
and what
they were able to do, but to have backups ready and guys having to move around to other positions. It just says a lot about where the depth is as far as that offensive line and then the type of coaching they get on a weekly basis.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Clayton Adams and Connor Riley, kudos to you. There was a time, and everyone listening right now that are Cowboy fans, we remember, gosh, you lose Tyron Smith, you lose one lineman, and you're thinking the game's wrecked. The Cowboys down 4 starters along the offensive line. It started last week with Hoffman and Bass playing extremely well, and now you plug in Nate Thomas and Hakeem Adeniji at left tackle and left guard, and they just keep this thing humming. 416 total yards of offense.
Yeah, I think that Nate Thomas needs to be thought about playing more. And I know last week you saw him, and Stephen Jones had visited with us on 105.3 The Fan on the G-Bag Nation on a Friday talking about how they'd like to get Nate Thomas more reps. You had Brian Schottenheimer said, I'm not so interested in, I like continuity. I like, keeping the same guys and all that. And lo and behold, I guarantee you the offensive line coaches probably talked him into Nate Thomas playing last week.
Yeah.
And, those 11 snaps that he got in some pass protection, helped him at least this week get some, but let's be honest too.
4 touchdowns for the
Thomas
season. 4 touchdowns in his one game.
He was probably a day or two away from starting opening day if Guyton had not come back the way he
Connor
had.
Riley, baby.
That's going to be a fascinating conversation because I do think you might have certain spots where, you don't want to be prisoner of the moment here, but did Shamar James take over for Jack Sanborn, linebacker?
There was a couple different spots too. And you asked the question. I thought too, we'll see what Wanye Thomas did, but there would look like some problems there at that safety spot with Wanye playing. They got attacked a little bit there. I thought there were a couple of different spots where, whether it was Thomas on the offensive line, we talked about James at the linebacker spot, and then what was going to happen at safety. Those were all areas where we could see players flipped out of their starting roles if, in fact, the backup guy had played better.
They all stepped up, and Shotty has certainly held the corners accountable. They've been rotating But today was one where Kyrie Elam doesn't start, and that was, well, due to performance. Now, he did get into the game and mix in, but I wonder, does that then happen at tackle? Tyler Guyton, it's a concussion, so it's due to injury. But what Nate Thomas did today in blocking downfield.
There you go, Herb. There you go, Justin Herbert. Run, Justin Herbert. Run, boy.
Nate Thomas, we'll have to go back and watch the tape.
My bad. Come on. I'm a Charger fan right now. I'm a Charger fan right now, boy. Come on. My bad, child. I can't hold myself.
When you've got a first-round pick, and I don't think the Cowboys would necessarily want to just say, we're not going to play Tyler Guyton. Do you then look and say, okay, well, what are we going to do at right tackle? Is it maybe Nate Thomas if they don't like what they're seeing from Terrence Steele? Well, does Thomas play at right tackle or does Guyton play at right tackle?
That's what happened last week in the game. Who did they substitute? They didn't substitute Guyton. They substituted Steele. So obviously they feel like that Guyton is their future. Thomas potentially could be in the mix for Steele if, in fact, they switch things out after the season.
I'm a Charger fan today, baby.
Even better after a Cowboys 37-22 win. Filthy has lost to the Denver Broncos. The Eagles have dropped their first game of the season. Denver. Sean Payton, your buddy, going on the road to Lincoln Financial Field. He goes for 2 after an Evan Ingram touchdown, made it 18-17. Denver then would tack on a field goal to go up 21-17.
11 touchdowns already for Dak.
Unable to get the drive, and in the end of regulation, you had Jalen Hurts just kind of hoisting this thing Hail Mary style into the end zone, gets batted down 21-17. Denver improving to 3-2. Eagles falling to 4-1. And the Giants losing today. Giants falling to 1-4. Saints, Spencer Rattler and Kellen Moore both getting their first wins as quarterback and head coach.
There you go, Kellen Moore. I knew you had one left in you.
Yeah, and early in the first quarter, it looks like the Chargers are striving well against the Commanders. So it might be a good day if everything kind of holds serve here.
All right, enough of that Chargers or whatever they talk, But Cowboy Nation, boy, hey. I never root for injuries. But the Cowboys, by Shamar James being more playing time and being in this mix better and playing the youth, by having Wanye out there, by seeing some of our younger guys. Now, they got 2 cheap touchdowns at the end. I get all of that. But overall, I do like what we were able to do from a philosophy of getting some of these younger guys in. James Houston, phenomenal in this game. To a degree, we got a chance to see Kenny Clark do his thing in the middle of the field. It's a situation and scenario. Let me go over the stat sheet for all of you guys so that you guys can see this stat sheet brought to you by Sleeper. And when we look at the stat sheet, the Cowboys were 18 for 29 for Dak Prescott, 237 yards with 4 touchdowns. Somebody informed me that the Cowboys, Dak Prescott, got 11 touchdowns for the season. He had a passer rating for 127.4. We got run game back to the table. Javonte, let him sing and run. Williams had 8.4 yards per tote, a 66-yarder as his longest, 16 carries for 135 yards. And then Dak Prescott, Mississippi State leg Dak, he had 4 yards per tote with 28 of them. Flournoy, he was annoying to the opposing team because he is the element of the unknown. I like what we were able to see and get from him, even as a play to get the offensive lineman calmed down just a little bit, right? Jadon Blue, this was his first game. He didn't look like the speedster back that we are accustomed to seeing, but it was his first game. And it was on the road. By the time we play back at home, Jadon Blue gonna be right. I can feel it right now. Pause if necessary. Ryan Flournoy had 6 catches for 114 yards out of 9 targets. He averaged 19, which is his number per catch. Pickens, it looks like small numbers. But he was the decoy. He took Sauce Gardner away. They rolled coverage his way. So that allowed the middle of the field to be open. and it allowed almost a touchdown from the Chargers. He allowed a lot of good things for us to see. Jalen Tolbert, 1 target, 0 catches. I get it. Schoonmaker, 2 targets, 1 catch for 3 yards. If the Cowboys can give us Brevin Spann just a little bit more playing time, and we're going to be like that. We're going to be like that. We're going to point out some of the things that the Cowboys just need to critique just a little bit better on offense. Even though I foresee that this offense is still the number 1 offense in the National Football League, but I just want us to critique just the little things on offense, and we okay. By us being able to still put up 30 points more or 30-plus points with all of your starters but one on the offensive line, with your number 1 wide receiver out, with y'all hear what I'm saying? Our number 1 wide receiver was out of here. Yeah, so I like what I'm seeing. I'm lying. I love what I'm seeing.
They doubled their entire season total coming into the game. They had 5 through the first 4 games.
A little bit. I'm talking about defense.
5 sacks today alone to make it 10 on the year.
Yeah, and I'll tell you something too. And the pressure was outstanding, but the fact that you did not allow that quarterback to kill you running the football.
Yeah,
that was something that I had a concern about going in as well. But they did a good job of keeping him in the pocket and making him have to make some throws.
Hey, Shotty said with Brad before the game, he sleeps well at night because nobody knows Justin Fields better than Matt Eberflus.
Yeah, there you go.
It was correct today. It was correct today.
We're 500 on that proclamation.
Absolutely. 877-881-1053, the number to call, the number to text, 877-881-1053. We will go to the phones. You're listening to the Dallas Cowboys Radio Network.
All right, while they go to their phones, appreciate everybody, man, for rocking and tuning in with us, man. It's been great. Let me see what they talking about here. Bear with me.
Things up to ensure a win against the Panthers on the road.
Defensively, keep tackling the way you've been tackling. I mean, second level, secondary, defensive line, keep wrapping up and basically minimizing.
There you go, Chargers.
Plays. Offensively, that offensive line, keep gelling as a unit. Keep doing what you're doing. You gave up 1 sack today against a Jets defense that has a powerful front 7. 1 sack. You can protect your quarterback like that. You see he can make plays all over the football field. So offensively, keep protecting your quarterback. Defensively, keep tackling and keep communicating in the back end.
Where you got to take care of, first of all, of somebody who wants to get a little bit of get back against you, and that is going to be Rico Dowdle.
Rico, we're gonna bury Rico in those extensions. Yes, indeed. We don't have to be nice to you now, Rico. We can be really nasty to you, Rico. Yeah, so we're gonna get Ricos in them. Bolts touchdown, that's a good thing. I got the first caller that's on and ready. We got the phone lines open. I got from the 409, what's on your mind? Talk to me. Brought to you by Sleeper, the number 1 fantasy app in the world. Talk to me.
Hey, what's good, Law?
Not much, man. What you got for me off of this victory? 2-2-1 Cowboys.
Hey, man, we needed that one, man. It was a good, comfortable victory. Shout out to Maris Lee, because I feel like he made the whole snowball kind of go. Once we got that fumble, and then you go from maybe them tying, just getting them 2 quick touchdowns, just a blowout. Then your defense just got to pin their ears back and just kind of see that what we saw from Dan Quinn and them boys a couple years ago.
Right.
I like the adjustments I saw from Eberflus when he was bringing in a couple more blitzes. I think they're pointing that out. So I like that. Big shout out to the O-line, man.
Oh, man, humongous shout out to Connor Riley, too, man, and the offensive line.
And I think it's some Clayton Adams effect,
too, Clayton Adams, too.
Whatever they're scheming, because, we remember them Cardinals games where they had nobody on the line, but they handled us. And so we turned around and not to be so pressured, Bob, because there was days that if we started no line went down, that was it.
Yeah.
And so to go there and Dak still had the type of day he had, you protected him. And shout out to Javonte Williams, man. He's been a breath of fresh air. Now I will say, I just clarify some of these podcasts I heard, hearing some of the other phone calls, what some of these podcasts were saying about having an RB1 is, like Saquon Barkley, he's gonna hit his head on the goalpost when it came to that breakaway run. They ain't gonna catch him. So that's the element I feel like that would take this team to another level. But shout out to to Williams. Now, don't get dumb and sit up here and feel like, well, we need to pay him next year. Don't cry if he has to leave.
Well, we just gotta enjoy the moment. While we in it.
I get the moment. But I think wins like this can get people caught up in the moment. The moment can kind of fool people in thinking that everything's all cool and dandy.
No doubt,
so
man.
I definitely enjoy the moment though, because it's not like we can just sit up here and act like we can't just enjoy a win. We definitely gotta enjoy the win, especially how we've been getting the defense been playing. Shout out to the defense for having a it's a bounce back game, and appreciate everything you do, bro.
Thank you. That's D Shift, man. Yeah, appreciate you, man. Good call from you. The whole thing is with the payment processing system, just enjoy the moment. You in it now. You hitting it right now. You hitting it. You don't have to worry about hitting something else. You in it right now. Take me through there. Take me through there. You know what I'm saying? We in there. You know what I'm saying? So as long as we hitting it right now, don't worry about the other stuff. We hitting it right here. We good. Let that time be for its time. Now, for Javonte Williams, whatever he need money for next year, that we'll cross that bridge when it comes. And the same with Pickens. But for right now, we enjoying the moment. Yeah, enjoy this moment, man. Get it off in you, because at the end of the day, I don't want y'all to start thinking about that down the stretch, right? And far as Javonte Williams, we do know that maybe that may not be sustainable. Maybe we need to have that other running back to be able to stand tall. But for right now, ladies and gentlemen, this particular situation as relates to the Cowboys, just enjoy the moment. Yeah, just enjoy it. Enjoy this win. Yes, indeed. Yes, joy. Almond joy, all of the joys, man. Actual factual, man, for the 919. What's on your mind?
What's happening, Law?
Not much, bro.
Great victory.
Hell
How
yeah.
about them Cowboys?
Mm-hmm.
My only thing is I just want to say I know Sanborn got a concussion, but he don't need to be coming back. Make a call, Law. Make a call. Somebody need to tell people for he don't need to come back. You seen what the young boy did.
Yeah.
And he don't need to come back. Now that's gonna be a tragedy. It's gonna be a tragedy if they put him back in the starting lineup. That's gonna be a tragedy.
Who you said? Who you said starting lineup? Who you say now?
If you put Sanborn back in the starting lineup, I know he got a concussion.
He got concussion. Yeah.
But once he passed concussion protocol, he don't pass play game day protocol.
Yeah.
No. Keep him out. Great shout out to the offensive line. That boy Nate Thomas might got a starting job. Nate Thomas might have a starting job. He might Tyler Guyton might be hurting, might be crying. I think Nate looked good. What you think?
I think in closing, I think that Nate Thomas did his job, bro. I like what he was able to do, show his physicality, getting downfield, and being a mauler that he is. You saw how they brought up his name multiple times on some of those big runs. I can't wait to go back and watch this tape, especially on offense, and see what he can do, man. Appreciate you for calling in. Let me hear you say it, bro.
One more thing. Floor, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but the wide receiver, number 19, give some love to him. That's the end.
Yeah, I got you, man. I got you with the drop and everything as far as that.
I got nothing but love for you.
That's actual factual.
Got nothing but love for you, baby.
Now, my take on
Nothing but love
Javonte Williams. We got crucified from having Javonte Williams on his team. I got a post that I can't wait back because I got receipts, though. I got receipts. I said that Javonte Williams is multiple years removed from that injury, that he could be that piece. Now, here's my overall take on Javonte Williams, because I don't want to be able to just pull up these receipts so that people will say, hey, man, Lawson told you so, guy. I'm still on record saying that I would rather for Javonte Williams to be a split back. I don't want him carrying the load all by himself. It's not even cold yet. And the diminishing rates of return will be at his doorstep. I think that to get the full max value of Javonte Williams is, from all I can see, is what the Detroit Lions doing with their running backs. We need that other guy to be added to, not taken away. And we got to give kudos and credence to Connor Riley, kudos and credence to Clayton Adams, because this is what he do overall, you know. So at the end of the day, Williams, we like you, but at the end of the day, we still want more and more from you. And it's not just for him. I'm talking about his level of production will be even higher if you have that other running back, a change of pace back within the confines of this system. I get it. Everybody right now high on the sauce, but you guys can say what y'all want to say. But I'm here every week. You know what I'm saying? We here every week, 7 days out of a week, talking Cowboys football. We can't just get off of one person that's in the chat saying, hey, man, I told you. You know, unless you're going to put up content every week, it's good. Have a seat. Now have a seat. Not taking any shots at you, but just have a seat, because you got to be a content creator every week. You got to stand firm with your principles, and you got to show evidence that you know what the hell you're talking about. But you can't just be in here like, yeah, man, I told y'all, Javonte. That's just like somebody said, hey, man, I told you about Ryan Flanor. But you got to be able to put out that information every single week to stand by your strong opinion. And I'm not just talking about one-offs. I'm talking about literally. It's not the week. It's not for the week.
Dak, he's playing exceptional, but we're going to give the credit to that offensive line too, fellas. Yep. They playing a hell of a good ball. Even the running attack scheme is different. It's not generic runs. I like the way they run the ball, and that's a credit to Schottenheimer. Shorty, man, he's calling phenomenal plays too for that.
Facts.
These guys are open. He's seeing the field. He's managing the game well. Like I said, I think they're getting a feel for their coach. My linebacker showed up today. He had a bad turnover penalty last week. He got the strip sack, Leopold. We've been complaining, getting him on the field
every week.
Much better today, tackling. I want to see more of these young guys get on the field.
YBs, man.
The running back, I love him. He's a great sign. He looks well out there, reading how the cuts and different things on the field.
Right.
Defense, we didn't need Clowney. We got Houston. We said, people that we got Houston. He needs just more playing time. I like Solomon Thomas. It's a good game, but I don't want to overreact.
You just did. Don't worry about it. You're good, man. You just went down. You hit every point, and you're right. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right about.
I just get on a little winning streak here, man, guys,
Sure.
and we can be a threat, man. I'm still looking at 10 wins. Let's don't overreact, guys. I enjoy listening to y'all. I hang up and listen. Appreciate it.
No doubt. Cairo says, I feel like F take Tober's spot. Ryan Flanor take Tober's spot. I feel you, Cairo. And it is for what it is. The Cowboys, when we look at it, when someone says bring in, and I'm just putting this out there so people can understand, good play by the Chargers. Go up by 13, go by 2 scores, and we'll love it. When people literally say that we would like to have multiples, that's not disrespect. That's not disrespect to the running back. When Jahmyr Gibbs get the ball, is that disrespect to Montgomery? Yes or no? When Montgomery get the ball, is that disrespect to Jahmyr Gibbs? No. Now, Jahmyr Gibbs by himself is a damn good running back. I'm just trying to just tone it down, because what we would do is we would see some splashes in games, but there will be a situation and scenario that if you're one running back, this is a bruiser back, this is a long season, that can't do this, is not sustainable is what I'm saying, for a 17-week journey, that you do not want to be put into a situation that you're relying only on that. So what we're saying is basically we like Javonte Williams, but we need some extra back to complement what he's able to do. And the same thing can be said with Ezekiel Elliott. The problem was in 2020 and 2021 is that the Cowboys didn't know how to utilize multiples. meaning that Zeke in 2021 and 2022 ran all the way good, great numbers until he got the PCL deal. And once our players get hurt or get a nagging injury, y'all turn on them just like this. So what I'm saying is let's alleviate that by bringing in a split back that can give us the similar production, or not even the same, but similar production of our main tailback is what I'm getting at. There's no disrespect to Devontae. I got from the 662, you're live on the Nation. Will, talk to me.
What's up, Law? Hey, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
You want to have that split backfield with Blue
and
Javonte. You want power and speed. Back in the day with New Orleans when they had Mark Ingram and
Kamara. Yeah.
It was power and speed. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying because Blue. I know you watched the game. Blue. If he had one more block, he would have took that to the house.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get what you're saying, man. But the team look good, man.
They look good.
They look good. The offensive line, man. We ain't top heavy in the offensive line no more.
This offensive line is nice. And my only reservation with his offense is, believe it or not, I think that I think what we are seeing out of our role guys with the wide receivers cool. I like that. I'm still, even though Ferg had a touchdown, looked good, had two of them, I think that our tight end room could be better.
It can be.
Can play better, yeah.
Because you know the reason why tight end is lacking, because Shoemaker never took that jump.
Yeah,
so
he never.
We got to depend on.
Yeah.
We need to span forward to leap over Shoemaker so he can kind of elevate this tight end room. I get what you're saying on that. But man, it was a good victory day, man. We got to enjoy this victory day, but get ready for Carolina because we can't take them easy. Like I said, we need to win that in October.
Got to win all the way out.
Because Philly lost today, so they helped us. Giants lost, and hopefully, like I said, Washington lose today, and they helping us, man. But good victory. That's all I got, Logan.
No doubt, man. That's Will from the 662. Yes, indeed, man. MVP Dak with 4 touchdowns today, man. That's crazy. And they were saying that he was screaming, that people, the audience in Jetsland was screaming, MVP, MVP. That's a phenomenal situation, Cowboy Nation. And let's switch over to the guys over here on the channel. Hold on.
I'm not sold on Dallas's run defense.
I think that's absolutely fair because we saw certainly what Green
Bay
did in the second half last week.
He's right about both. He really, the pass defense without a pass rush is a problem because of the secondary, and then the run defense today. And I know Breece Hall is a good back, but you're probably going to play some other teams that are going to be even more committed. Or Dallas's defense and ability to extend the lead here took the Jets out of the running game.
The Jets probably helped you by not running the ball more.
That's what I'm saying, though. It's very reminiscent of the Chicago game where the Bears took you out of running the football, even though you were running it well.
And to your point, the Bears had 10 straight runs.
Yeah,
to start the third quarter to put the game out of reach.
I'm still nervous about it. I still think it's good throwing the ball against this Dallas defense, but man, now the run game. We all talk about Dallas's run defense. Now that's because you give so much throwing the ball.
Yeah, I mean, I think hopefully maybe you've turned a corner a little bit with your ability to rush the passer. Maybe Fowler's found a little something. Ezra Rock, who I think is getting better and better every week. Hopefully maybe that's something that can carry over. But Carolina's going to test you. And by the way, that 3rd and 1 run, it was your favorite out of shotgun.
Oh.
And it was 3rd and 1 at the Jet 28.
Yeah.
Williams fights out of it, is able to pick up.
I disagree a little bit with Broadus on on our run defense. I think that our run defense is a little bit better than what we think. There's no really a lot of running inside the middle. When you look at teams when they are able to run, is when they get to that mid second level with the linebackers. I do think that with our youth, I'm okay, and it'll be a good showcase next week when we play against the Carolina Panthers. If the Carolina Panthers think that they're just going to run all over us and beat us that way, then have at it. I will embrace that. Because we are playing our guys so far off anyhow that they are able to make a beeline to that run spot. As long as we can continue to score on most of our drives, we okay. I got from the 903, Lady Jessica, you're live on the Nation, brought to you by Sleeper. Lady Jessica, let me hear you say it. Jessica. Yellow.
Hello? Hello?
Yellow, girl. Hold on. Let me bring you back in again. All right, we got for the 903 Lady Jessica. You're live on the Nation, brought to you by Sleeper.
How about them Cowboys, baby?
Yeah.
What did I say? What did I say?
Yeah, come on with it.
What we need to do is, on defense, is get more and more aggressive. Add another piece.
Uh-huh.
I didn't get a chance to see the game. I just got in for sure.
Okay.
But I saw the score.
Well, you saw the score.
Yes.
Dak had 4 touchdowns. So MVP Dak, that's your guy. He had 4 touchdowns. He took care of the ball. He did his thing.
They want to say he ain't MVP no longer. They want to say that he ain't this and he ain't that. Now they want to praise him. He been that. He been who he is. What I say, get him some help and let him cook.
Come on with it.
How about them Cowboys, man? Let's go. PVO, baby.
PVO. That Lady Jessica. Come on with it. Come on with it. I was ready for you to go ahead and give it to us, but I see you probably have some things that you're just not leaving from, so I appreciate you.
I just came from church and we had to get out the way. They got a high-speed chase going on down through my way. I'm just trying to get in the house.
Well, we really appreciate you.
See y'all later.
See y'all later. That's Lady Jessica from the 903. Amen. Amen. Boy, she normally take us to church. Amen. Amen. Boy, she all right, I got it. From the 215, we live on the Nation, brought to you from Glenn out of Philly. You're live on the Nation, man.
Lady Jess was getting those baskets from the ushers. That's why she's so hyped. Lady Jess just came up.
I said, man.
She got a win-win.
Lady Jessica, boy, she will fight anybody over Dak Prescott, even me. I'm sitting like, Lord, I'll never forget, boy, I said something about Dak, boy. She's at that Law Nation. She did the finger wave with me. She's serious about Dak. If I get anything from Dak Prescott, the next time I see him, I'm gonna try to FaceTime him with her. She probably lose her mind. Yeah. Shout out to Lady Jessica.
She's like, now wait a minute now. Yo, I'm at Philly. I'm happy. My Dodgers won last night. My boys won today. Broncos won today. It's a good day.
Man.
I think Broad is talking about Bryce did chop us up in between the tackles today. Especially right after, I think once we look back at the tapes, he did have some big runs between the tackles. And even though quick Sandburn is so slow, the moment he went out, Bryce hit that 20-something yard right between the tackles. So we just got to clean that up. But I don't think you got to explain why we need another running back. I don't know who was doubting you on that. I mean, come on now. He needs help. You know, you don't want him being worn out by the end of the season, and you need to change the pace. So I don't understand why people are tripping. But what I want to get back to is what I've been asking for since week 1, and I'm going to stand by it. I don't have a content creating show, but what I've been asking for was those 2 wide open touchdowns in the red zone.
In the red zone.
Like
it's a tight end.
Yeah. Once you establish the run, those plays are, and the commentator said that's an unstoppable play, the one Javonte Williams. Running back in the flat, he said the team has not been able to stop that all year. You can't stop that play. It's unstoppable. I just want to see Hunter get that next week. You know what I'm saying? I want Hunter to get that. Hunter got to get some tutties, man. You paid this boy $7 million, get him some tutties. But overall, I ain't going to be nitpicking. We played a good game. We did what we supposed to do. Shoddy wasn't his bag. I asked for a Hall of Fame drive on that last drive. I wanted to be a 6-minute drive, but they did an onside kick, so weren't able to do a 6-minute. But I asked for a Hall of Fame drive, and he did what he did. Dak lit them up. He ran when he was supposed to run. That's what we need from Dak. That's going to be the difference this year opposed to the last 2 seasons. Dak is running. He see the lanes, and he's taking off. Just move the chains, Dakota. Law, keep doing what you're doing. I'll talk to you during the week. One love.
Appreciate you, man.
Cowboys?
Man, that's Glenn out of Philly. He's very objective with his approach. I like his points of views. And here's my other thoughts with Glenn. Glenn out of Philly, he's in the heart of Philly. I guarantee he probably still have his silver and blue on, and he's walking around, and he's saying, hey, this is what I feel. This is what needs to happen. All right, so with that being said, we're moving right along. I got from the 206 and then the 408, you're live. But 206, you're live. Talk to me. 408, hold tight.
What up, family? That was a good game. Like I told you, only thing they missing is going over there. Cause you notice, Law, when nobody running on y'all, because the big boy 93 was there. Go back, watch the film. They did favoritism and put big number 58 back out there. I hate to tell y'all, the guy don't want to play, man. We're trying to force him. That's why we losing them games, because you're trying to force people to play. If you start playing the people that really won the competition, your team going to win a lot of games.
No doubt.
You guys got to look at the film, because that's what I'm watching. Number 93 in there with them boys that can't run because he's hard to move. He was getting better and better. Now your favorite is to put Mozzie back in the game. I don't know who came up with that idea. Mozzie need to be traded. He need to go. You need to get Mozzie out of here. Like you said, you trade 86. If I was there, I'll go to Tennessee. Tennessee needs some young boys. Hey, we're going to trade you number 86. We're going to trade you Mozzie. We'll give you number 2. Give us Simmons. And then you cooking with hot grease.
No doubt,
you see
man.
What I'm saying?
Good point.
And Law, one more time. You got your halfback. They just bring 23 along. Next week, he'll get more carries. And then he's going to break one against me. You're gonna have your thunder and lightning. So I'm not worried about that.
Okay.
I was right again.
No doubt. You're right, man. You're right, man. But appreciate you, man. It's Magic City Marv, man. Appreciate you, man. My guy. You're right, man. Floundery. All right, let's listen to what Coach has to say.
Very similar call to the 2-point play where we jumped off sides. We snuck Fergie back across. So.
I'm Brian Todd Archer with ESPN. With 4 new linemen,
you do got a Clarence Hill laugh.
Plan from last night to today or during the week?
No. I would say, we went in with a plan. We did struggle to run the ball early. It's a good front, man. Williams is an incredible player. Thought he played very well. Their backers are downhill. Takes a while to settle in. I thought the big run before the end of the first half was huge for us. But no, not really. I mean, we knew it'd be tough inside all day. And Aaron and Steve Wilkes love to load the box, and that's what they did. So, we just kind of tried to stay with it. I probably got away from it a little bit, in third quarter, I guess. And it was nice to be able to finish that way.
That's first time.
You can catch all of Coach Schottenheimer's press conference on DallasCowboys.com in a matter of moments. Back with Barry Church, Nate Newton, Isaiah Stanback. I'm Kyle Yeomans from Inside the
Kyle Yeomans.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm just glad we got it rolling. We got everything clicking. I feel like everybody played well today. And we finally got won a game on the road.
Feels like you've been
that boy got some chokers on that neck, boy. Good Lord. That chain can barely fit around his neck.
Yeah, I mean, I've been saying it all week. I trust those guys, even though they're backups. They're still NFL players. And no matter who in the game, we're gonna run our plays. We're gonna do what we got to do, and we're gonna execute.
66-yard run. Take us through that. What happened? You broke through a little bit of contact, then you were almost gone.
Yeah, it was like a trap play, and I mean, they always coach us just run between the linebackers, so I just followed the blocks. I think it was Brock. Maybe that was in front. That was in front of me, but I just followed him, and it opened up.
Pause, Joe.
Yeah, I love it here. I like playing with my teammates. We got playmakers all over the field on both sides of the ball. And I mean, I feel like we're really just getting started. We got a lot of people that's probably going to come back next week from injury, so we just got to get it rolling.
I think Javonte Williams about 24 or 25. He's still young.
Yeah, Flo. To my Flo. Yeah. Yeah, Flo did what he had to do. Like Coach said all week, there's going to be a lot of guys that got to step up and play different positions and do different things. But, I mean, I feel like he had a great game, and it just goes to show how deep this team really is.
If necessary. Pause if necessary. Only if necessary.
What does it mean you
I mean, it just feels good for them to have trust in me and just know that even if it don't start working in the first quarter, we just got to stick with it and keep going because we're going to need that later on down the season. And like I've been saying the whole time, it's other good backs in the room, and I feel like that's why I'm doing so good now because they push me every day.
There's Javonte Williams following the third.
No doubt, man. That's Javonte Williams. We got everybody in the loops over here on this post-game show. Appreciate everybody.
I'm doing radio. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well,
yeah.
He Williams has been he's been a difference maker, and I mean, just now, I don't think I was overly critical because I'm looking at them for what they want to be, and you just can't go 3 possessions out the gate in the third quarter and come up empty when you have that lead.
Right.
And they ran the risk, in my opinion, even though it's not a deep wide receiver team, the Jets, the way the Cowboys have played pass defense, that they ran the risk of getting into a game where Fields just dropped back and, threw bombs to people, and they're back in the game. Yeah. And that didn't happen, partly because they finally put some pressure on a quarterback. Fields helped them. He helped them. But give the Cowboys players credit. But this NFL now, and we all know it, that you've got to play all 60 minutes. And just because you've got a multiple score lead with 5 minutes to play doesn't mean you've got the game put away. And that's why, given this team's makeup, it was not necessarily the defense not being able to slow him down, which they never did slow Bryce Hall down at all.
No.
And
Bryce Hall is a dog.
of them, but that's why you cannot, I don't care how many points you got at halftime, you cannot come out and not do anything offensively in the second half. That's when you put the game away. But speaking of that, can we just give a kudos to Schottenheimer for calling the timeout at the end of the half?
Yes.
And all he's trying to do is get, hey, wait, if I get the ball back and I get 15 yards, I can kick a field goal.
Yeah.
And then Williams helps him with a 66-yard run. They wind up with 7 points.
Right.
But you don't have to call that timeout. A lot of coaches wouldn't. And I thought that was a really good move by him.
100%. I couldn't agree with you more. Brad Sham joining us here on the official postgame show of your Dallas Cowboys. You mentioned defensively, they got a lot of pressure. 5 sacks today. They doubled up their sack total. But one thing Brian and I were talking about, you mentioned Breece Hall. I mean, where are you with your evaluation right now of the run defense after the second half against Green Bay? And then luckily today, the Jets kind of got out of running the football a bunch, but Breece Hall was gashing them a little bit.
I got to go back and look at the tape. The Jets do some things with an extra tackle as a tight end sometimes, but they were gashing the middle. I mean,
don't want to peak too soon, Jeremy. I agree.
Running the ball in the second half, but they didn't have anything like what Hall was doing. Hall was like he was running in a 7-on-7 drill.
Yeah.
I mean, that was ridiculous. So they'll have to look at that, and I would too. But here's the point, and we tried to talk about it a little bit in the pregame. Breece Hall is good. They've got some good players. The interior of their offensive line is pretty good.
Yep.
And so you've got to come up with something to counter that.
Preach,
but
Brad.
Say the first thing you have to do, Zach, is play the game in front of you. Play the game that's presented to you. So they gave up too many explosive runs, but they didn't let him get away, and they didn't let him take over the game, partly because the offense played complementary football today. And so that was the game that was put in front of them. I think I would rather give 5, since an explosive run is, depending on.
Hey, while Brad is taking so long having conversation, guess what we got this week? We got Super Friends this week. Watch. So I already know how LB going to be talking. I already know how Bad Dog going to be talking. And last but not least, if the Chargers, man, they got an injured player now. If the Chargers do what they need to do against the Washington, oh my God, Super Friends, boy. Watch, they're going to try to delay it to next week. No, they better be ready for Super Friends this week because all 3 of them be having that L on their head. Hey, come on, Super Friends. Yeah.
And so you've got it takes you a quarter of a season for a new coaching staff to to learn what they've got. And I think the same is true of
They're going to try to delay Super Friends.
I would
Watch.
say, in answer to your question, I hope that I think Wanye Thomas acquitted himself pretty well back there. I think that Ezeraku continues to take strides. He continues to look like the player they drafted.
Yeah.
And I thought Jordan Mailata sent him into a shell at the end of that first game.
I talked to
but he's coming
white
out
man
of it
who
now.
travel.
And,
I hope I didn't talk too
Clark
quick.
Continues to play well. I would say I would give some kudos to Fowler today, and I've been down on him because I don't think I've said his name but one time in the first 4 weeks. But you had to say it a lot today.
Damn, Jerry flipping off folks, man.
That means that he's going to start affecting the quarterback. He doesn't have to get a lot of sacks. Dante Fowler, everybody talks about 10.5 sacks last year in Washington. Dante Fowler has never in his career had 2 consecutive statistically impressive years. Just hadn't happened. But he doesn't have to have double-digit sacks to earn his contract. He's just got to be disruptive. And today he did that, so I would say he would be one guy that you have to mention.
37-22 Cowboys beat the Jets, improved to 2-2-1. Brad, anything else before we let you go?
Just the one thing that I touched on late in the game, Zach. Prescott said Thursday, let's get through these 2 games, and then we'll kind of find out where we are. And a couple of coaches said the same thing to me coming to the bus after the game. So that's one of the reasons this game was important. You did some good things against Philly, and you didn't follow it up. You did some good things against Green Bay, and today you did follow it up, so that's a plus. Now you've got to put another game together against Carolina, which is, as I said late in our broadcast, I don't know that much about Carolina yet, but I know that the Cowboys are not worse than them. They may not be better than them, but I don't think they're worse than them. So that's the team that you have to beat. Now, if you get those 2, now once upon a time, we were thinking, well, then you'd be 3-3, and that's respectable. But now they'd be 3-2-1. So I think that Dak was right when he pointed at these 2 games. This was a big step. Now they've got to put another game together in Charlotte next week, and then you can have some hope to look forward to just being competitive for the rest of the year.
Brad.
Brad, you're the best. Safe travels, and we'll catch up with you again next week.
Okay, boys. Thank you.
Thank you. There he goes, the voice of your Cowboys, Brad Sham, brought to you by Blockchain. Are you ready to learn a new game and invest like the pros? Don't worry. Even the pros.
Shout out to Blockchain. I need to reach out to them. All right, so with that being said, I got Dr. Q. But before Dr. Q go, I just want to point out that we lost a time of possession battle, which is okay. As long as we execute on our drives, and this is more of a bend but don't break type of defense, that Mears-Live foul, like the other caller said, was very pivotal. But for 34 minutes, the Jets had the ball. We had the ball for 25 minutes, and we were still able to accumulate 37 points, which is crazy. We had 11 penalties to their 10. Red zone, we were 3 for 4. They was 2 for 3. Gave them cheap touchdowns at the end. Rushings, we averaged 6.2. They averaged 6.5. To a degree, the turnover battle is where we won. We keep winning the turnover battle. I think that could be the situation, the elixir for us. They had that one turnover, and they had multiple 3-and-out. So that's where we can win it. Yes, indeed. Cowboy Nation, everyone that's listening, I appreciate you guys so much. I got Dr. Q from the 210 UN. Talk to me.
Hey, Brother Law, Cowboy Nation. Hey, just gonna be super quick, Law.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I agree with you, man. Let's just enjoy the now. Let's enjoy the now. They played inspiring football, and I just want to kind of touch on what MJ just said. Mm-hmm. I do agree with them. I do prefer not to have Mozzie out there on the field, and man, I hate to use this whole money thing. I hate to use that. Mm-hmm. But you got to look at money, draft position. There's again, I always say they're not going to not play Mozzie, right? Unless he's seriously injured, they're not going to not play him. I need folks to understand that. And I do know that MJ likes Simmons. I too like Simmons, MJ as well. Yeah. The problem you run into is you can't, in my opinion, the problem you run into with that is that you overpaid Osa. So you can't have that much. Well, put it like this: it's not football. It doesn't make football sense to have to pay. Again, I'm talking about money. You got to forgive me, man.
I know.
But you can't have that much money tied up in basically 3 players in the same position. And you got to think about it. Do you want to bring Clark back? And then we're not even talking Pickens.
Right.
Are you going to be able to pay him? So all these things sound good on the surface, man. We want said player, make our teams better. But I think a lot of times, like one of the callers said, we get too wrapped into overpaying a person for one game because they look like they star-studded in one game. But I understand what MJ saying. I would love to see somebody out there instead of Osa. But, bro, the politics is not going to allow that because his draft capital was too high. And that's all I got for the nation, Law. I appreciate you, brother.
Man, good call from you, Dr. Q. I get it. The money going to always be on the field. And the only way you can get the money off the field, unfortunately, is for injuries. And Osa had a hell of a game this game. So I like what Osa was able to do. I think if you look at what he normally do, he normally teeters out in November and December. But the good thing about Osa is that now we got a real backup guy named Solomon Thomas that can get into the mix and help us alleviate some of those things. And as far as the pass rush, James Houston doing his job. I think blitzing, like he said. Donovan Ezaraku is turned in the corner. I think we needed Jadeveon Clowney because here's the reason why. He brings in veteran savvy. Who knows what he's telling these guys on the sidelines to stay focused, use your hand more. This could be a situation where he's a player coach on the field and he is able to get things going in that particular light. So I'm not going to beat up Jadeveon Clowney pickup, but I will tell y'all that it is necessary for the Cowboys to continue to figure out ways to have a mixture of some YBs in the chat, right? Put YBs in the chat, some youth, but still have those older guys in for a spell. Not saying that they need it. And I'm glad that this game that they did something with Elam. That palm will change your mind. It'll correct everything. So that's how it goes, ladies and gentlemen. Those were our only callers that called in. We're going to see whether or not there's anybody else talking. And we'll see when we get things moving from here. Speaking of anybody else, let's talk to the MVP. He's live right now. Let's get the MVP going. MVP.
Over 127 passer rating.
Thoughts on Ryan Flournoy and the big game he had this afternoon?
Yeah, super proud of him. A guy that second year, very, very hungry.
Put on one if y'all can hear that.
Afraid to tell you how much he wants it. I had plenty of conversations with him, going back to like those Atlanta trips and just those off-season times of spending together and getting to know somebody. That guy he has a lot of, as an old coach, you say, shit in his neck. And he wants to be great, and he wants to every opportunity.
I never heard that said before.
He wants to make the most of, and I think tonight was just an
Wait a minute,
just that of him getting that opportunity, him making every play that came his way, whether it was the deep ones across the middle, the free play down the sideline, the arounds. He's just showing that he's very deserving of the ball, and he's going to make plays when he gets it. Super proud of him.
Looks like Javonte Williams continues to have really good games. Your thoughts on how he played today?
He's a hell of a player, great running back, understands the schemes, understands the pass game, understands what we're trying to get at, always is going to get positive yards. I mean, there's been numbers of plays now where it should have been a negative play, and the guy he's so strong, shakes his defender off of him, still gets a first down and third down, or fourth down, whatever it may be. He's a huge help to this team. He's been a great addition. And
where them Eagle fans at, man?
He's doing, but there's a lot of those guys up front tonight, playing with not necessarily. I mean, 4 backups, I guess you can say, and I hate to say backups, but 4 guys who got their opportunity tonight.
TA said Mississippi language
for him and played.
They got to be some Louisiana stuff.
To the end of each whistle. And Javonte running hard like he always does resulted in a big night for him.
Clarence, DLLS Cowboys, piggybacking on that, can you just talk about this team and you guys' ability to function as an offense, you as a quarterback with 4 backups on the offensive line?
Yeah, I mean, it's credit to these coaches, it's credit to the players, it's credit to the organization, and I mean, everybody. There's not many teams in the league that can put four guys who don't start into the game and feel confident about going and winning a game, especially on the road, against one of the most premier interior defensive linemen and some good rushers as well. So, I mean, credit from the front office of getting these guys, but just as important, I mean, these guys don't see themselves as backups, as they shouldn't. They've just been waiting on their opportunity. It goes back to April and OTAs all the way through minicamp of guys taking advantage of each rep that they've gotten and knowing that their time's going to come. Our OC Clayton says it all the time. If you don't like your position or if you're a little upset, you know that you're not the guy. Wait 10, 15 minutes. You never know. That's the way that this league goes. And those four guys and Flo and other guys showed that tonight that you just keep your head down,
the Washington look like they coming back.
You can control when your opportunities come. You don't have to look around. You can take advantage of them.
You know, we talked earlier in the week about the emotional game last week and not being let down. And can you just talk about what you guys did during the week? Did you see this coming? Because we've seen this before. You come over to a Jets team, a winless Jets team you lost before, and didn't have the same intensity.
Did he win? I was a young Dak and not this team. Don't put this team in that same category. Different, everything's different, man. I mean, each year, each year, each team's different. I get 1,000% get what you're saying. But I saw this coming just on the simple fact of this team knows how confident we are, what we're capable of doing. We know how important it was to get the taste of last week out of our mouth and out of our mind, whether it was. Sure, it was a good game, but it was a tie. You don't play in this league to get ties, and so know how hungry the defense is, right? Sure, I mean they're being asked and being called on, right, from I'm sure all of you guys to do more, and they went out there tonight and played a hell of a game and got some turnovers and numbers of sacks that allowed us, to play a complimentary game on all phases of it, and super proud of the team, the way we. Came out, we fought, loved the whole end of the second quarter, right? That was huge, from that turnover to the way the offense was able to get the 2 touchdowns. I'm sure they'd all say the same. We want to finish more, and I know we left some plays and some points out there today.
Yeah, I love that from Dak. He said, don't put this team in that same category as that last team. We've learned since then, and Dak has shown.
No doubt, man. Shout out, kudos, and credits to Dak Prescott, man. Boy, with some SHIT in the neck, boy. It's one of those things, Cowboys. We just got to continue to figure out ways to continue to grind and shine and getting things going in the best way possible. Check out my Instagram, boy. We're doing some crazy good things there. Can't wait to see what they got over here. He grabbing some grub. Man, wipe your damn camera lens off next time. Hey, give me a bag, Dak. Give me a bag, man. Jerry. Yo, let me just. Camaraderie, y'all see that? Pickens never had that much fun. Pickens gonna be back here next year, y'all. Pickens never had that much fun. Pickens, they throwing up gang signs. Pickens never had that much fun, man. He gonna be here next year. Yeah. Look at him. Look at that fun. We gonna tell Pickens, man, you don't want to leave Dallas, right? You know what I'm saying? All money ain't good money, ain't that right? Sure. Yes, indeed. So Pickens ain't going to leave Dallas. I think Pickens is going to be here.
Yards a carry. Mozzie on the field, 7 snaps, 8.7 yards a carry. By the way, him and JT, I think, need to switch.
Yeah.
I think we were talking about
I'm with you on that.
Possibility switch.
Yeah.
You hear that? On the field, they average 6.7 a carry. With Sam Williams, 6.8. Fowler, 6.3. Murray, 6.5. Leofau, 8.6 yards per carry.
So they're all over 6 yards a carry.
Yeah. Every one of these defenders. Like, Osa was at 5 yards a carry when he was on the field, and Donovan Ezraku was 5.2. But everybody else was over But I was curious, like sometimes the
Shamar James thing is, I wonder how they tracked 11 targets on him.
Nearest defender.
Okay.
Yeah, nearest defender. They were 10 of 11 throwing the ball for 86 yards.
Wow.
But he had 15 tackles.
Yeah, he was all over the place.
So maybe like when you have 10 passes at you, you're
going to end up getting in the running game.
It's like being a corner.
Yeah.
It's like being a corner in this thing. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Absolutely crazy. 37-22 Cowboys get the win. Let's get back to the phones. We will hear from Dak Prescott, Jerry Jones, more player audio here in just a moment. Let's go to Derek in Brooklyn. Derek, who's been waiting patiently. How are you, sir?
Hey, what's up, guys? I just wanted to say I apologize to Schottenheimer. I didn't want him here. When he was hired, I thought it was going to be bad. But a guy who can put up 40 points with a 6th-rounder, a 7th-rounder, and 3 undrafted free agents on your offensive line protecting your $60 million quarterback has got to be doing something right.
Yeah.
And Flanoy has been great. If I was Jalen Tolbert, I'd be very worried right now. That's all I wanted to say.
A good call.
I appreciate it, Derek. Yeah, I've been trying to tell everyone, Ryan Flanoy is the real deal. And I'm glad that he finally got enough.
No doubt. Ryan Flanoy is him. I got my brother from another mother, Scott. You're live on The Nation, brought to you by Sleeper. Talk to me.
What's up, Law? What up, big bro? Everything
much,
good, man.
Everything well, man.
Good, bro.
One
hey,
foot
man,
at a time.
this is a great night. Great day for a win, man. I'm headed to do a comedy show tonight in Wesley Chapel, man. Side splitter, so I'm going to be up there. Hey, I'm going to be super excited. I'm going to bring it tonight, man. My boys won, so that's making everything great tonight, bro.
Yes,
but
indeed.
to hear my quarterback say a dude got itch in his neck, that kind of concerned me a little bit. That sounds like a P. Diddy party right there, bro.
Yeah. Like how I get there, you know what I'm saying? And I'm glad he's trying to run and get it out of it, you know.
What were you doing to even have doo-doo to get in your neck? You know what I'm saying? That kind of reminds me of Jerry with them. I love me some glory holes. That's a good way to get some doo-doo in your neck with the glory holes, bro. You've not done that. But listen, today I was very intrigued with what I saw. I know we had a lot of complaints about what the defense didn't do, but little by little, that's what I saw today. Little by little, things, even though it was the Jets, but little by little, I saw different things on the defense that, first of all, we got to the court. That was something that we couldn't do no matter who quarterback was right there. Everybody so far that we played was like Joe Montana and Patrick Mahomes right there. You know what I'm saying? So today, I was happy to see, you know what I'm saying, our line get to the quarterback. Had a good day on that. Also, too, hey, look, man, hey, Flournoy, I was like, boy, that dude sucked, bro. He sucked up. I was happy to see that. And so far as our running back, listen, I understand everybody wants to get to the house. Listen, Williams has been a great running back so far for us. He's been on the trajectory up every game. And now the last time we had a running back that hit, 130-something yards, what was he?
Yeah.
That's the last time we had that happen?
Zeke or Pollard,
and
one
so,
of them.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. So to have that on, 12, 13 carries at 8.9 per choke, hey, I take that any day.
Oh, yeah.
And, of course, you know what I'm saying, if you watch it, the dude did come at him at an angle. You know what I'm saying? So he had that little angle on him that he stopped him. But, I mean, hey, look, the reason why we had a lot of things to worry about in the run game because the red zone offense was so horrible that if anybody did get stopped like he did, we knew that we probably couldn't push it in. But now this man can push it in from the 2, from the 3, up for the 5. Good. So I don't have no complaints from what I saw today from the running back room, man. I'll keep him. I would definitely keep him.
Hell yeah, sure. I definitely keep him, man, and see how we can mix in some more pieces. Kudos and credence to Schottenheimer for being 3 and 4 in the red zone. And all I asked is for us to improve in the red zone, and we did it. I can't complain about it.
Right. Man, hey, Dak is balling out, bro. Dak is balling out, man. That offensive line, even the ones that don't start, man, the ones on the bench, them boys playing. They playing like starters. They're definitely playing like starters. So now we have real depth, and I must admit, Jerry, them on that side, they did do a great job of going out and getting depth. They did well. I got to clap my hands, so they did a good job with that.
Yeah.
Very good. So we move on to the Panthers, and let's go beat the Panthers now.
Right. Let's go, man. Appreciate you, Scott, man. Let me hear you say it.
Oh, yeah. I'm doing Mammoth Jam and Cowboys, baby.
Yes, indeed. That's my guy, man. Scott, man. He's a comedian. He's a great guy, and he does a wonderful job with the Cowboys community. That was a good call from him. We're going to be bouncing back and forth.
Nobody thought that was going to happen.
No.
Yeah,
Then all of a sudden, they find a way to tie Green Bay. Damn, they should have won the game.
Mm-hmm.
Should have won the game the way they played. Now, unfortunately, on defense, they weren't good enough. And then you get a victory here against the Jets team but the most impressive thing is just the amount of players you lost.
Yeah,
it's unbelievable. I can't remember a coaching staff that was able to overcome that
just
amount
shows
of players.
And the Jets aren't.
Hey. Let's dial it back one. And I ain't gonna talk about what we could have been or what we could be. But I do like this cloak of disguise. Follow me, ladies and gentlemen. If we were already in a good groove, we win week one. We win week one, right? We beat the Giants. We win week two. We lose into like a crazy game against Chicago. I get that. But those turnovers kind of hurt us in that game. Literally, if we just slow things down, we could be an undefeated team. And I know it's so far-fetched for 1-2-1. Or we could be a team that should be like right at 4-2, give or take, if you just do the little small things, Or what am I saying? My math is wrong. 4-1. I think that we could have been 4-1 or something like that if we really just iron out a few things. So nobody wins the Super Bowl in September and October. My math was off a little bit. But, hey, y'all get what I'm saying. Like, we okay. We are better than what we think we are. And I still want us to still try to work things out with Schottenheimer. We know from the small things that we are looking at that he haven't even peaked yet. But the small things that he's really good at, and y'all hear me out, because I've been live for a long time, so excuse me for brain fog. I really think that once Schottenheimer get into a groove, because I don't think he's there yet on play calling, oh my God, we're going to be hard to beat. We're going to be hard to beat. And once we just iron out some of the small things as it relates to this defense, we're going to be even harder to beat on defense. For the first time, I got a chance to see Matt Eberflus' defense play with somewhat of a lead, right? Like, literally, we saw more blitzing. We saw players trying to really get involved a little bit. And we know Trayvon Diggs is not 100%, but like the play-by-play analysis, if Reddy Red didn't really move his hand in a way, that would have been a pick six. When is our bye week? I don't know. But if we can get things going, baby, it's going to be good. Let me listen to it.
OH Music.
They're still on commercial break. I got my guy out of the 202. Glenn, you're live on The Nation. Talk to me.
Hey, what's up, Law? How you doing?
Hey, man, I'm doing great. I'm doing great.
Well, great show as usual. I'm going to be quick. So I know it's early, but I have to admit I was completely wrong on Schottenheimer. He is much better than I thought. And tell me if you agree with this. He seems to be able to do more with less than McCarthy would have been able to do. Because even though on offense, we got some guys nicked up, it seems to me that Dak, the whole offense isn't like Dak reliant. It seems like everybody is contributing.
That point.
That the scheme is winning.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Oh, Glenn, that's what I'm looking at, a real scheme. Because we're down with so many pieces. No CeeDee Lamb, no Kevontae Turpin. 4 out of 5 of your offensive linemen out, right? And your backup running back gone, right? We brought in a split back, Javonte Williams, first game, and he didn't play in the first 4 weeks coming off of an ankle deal. Blisters on his feet plus. So So now what we're seeing is the fullness of a team. Like my best play that I saw today. No, I'm gonna give you my best drive. When we was down at the 5-yard line, that drive together to go all the way march down there for 90 yards. Cowboys normally don't do that unless we just do a big chunk play at once. But it was methodically. It was running, a little mixture of passing, and then my second best play, and this is the second week we did this, is we finally, man, Glenn, it's just killing me in a good way. We finally did a play to set up for that. Yes. That play was set up for George Pickens. Like, we absolutely set that up. It was like something refreshing to see as a Cowboy fan. And I love that part,
He's controlling the game law, and my biggest criticism of McCarthy, and I don't want to keep bashing him because I do think he did he did fine.
He did fine, yeah.
He's not outsourcing the game to Dak Prescott, where I felt like in years past, McCarthy would just say, well, I'm calling the plays, it's up to the guy. No. You actually have to plan. You have to set plays up, and you have to have a scheme. I saw a Jets team. I get it. They're not very good, but they did not have any idea what was coming next. And on offense, there was no telegraphing, like, okay, they're clearly going to do this. They're clearly going to do that. No, you had no idea, and that's the way it's supposed to be on defense. You're not supposed to have any idea of what's coming. And so this is the last comment I'll make, and I'll get off. Defense. Obviously, we don't have Micah, so the pass rush is a little bit better today for sure. Actually, a lot better today. I think for Eberflus, I think the one thing he may want to consider implementing is a little bit more disguise. What do I mean by that? Show more pressure pre-snap and then bail if you need to. Because I'm not saying that they need an all-out blitz on every other down, because that's dumb. Right. But I think what you need to do is show more that you're going to blitz, and maybe, opportunistically, you do bring it. I just think a little bit more of that, and I think the defense will be even better. But anyway, shout out to the Cowboys. Go Cowboys. Thanks for taking the call.
No doubt, man. Good call from you, bro. Good call from you. All together, that's Glenn A. We got a lot of Glens in the building. Hey, I'm enjoying this. I don't give a dog of anybody saying that, man, look at us, man. We hyped that we beat the Jets. I'm enjoying it. I'm getting mines off right now. I'm enjoying this moment right here. And I recommend for you guys to take 48 hours to enjoy this. 48 hours. And then after 48 hours, we can move on to the Panthers or what have you. But I recommend enjoy this. Enjoy this win. Get yours off, man, and love every moment of this. And because don't let people take that joy away from y'all, because when we lost to the Chicago Bears, nobody said, oh, man, it's just the Bears, the Cowboys, blah, blah, blah. When we lost to the Bears, the Jets and the Bears are in the same wheelhouse, right? Technically speaking. So enjoy this win. Don't let them people tell y'all otherwise. I want y'all to walk in. I know good and well when y'all walk into work Monday, I want you to wear every Cowboys apparel you want. I want you to walk in with chest first, walking in there, mom. Walk in there just like this. And then when everybody say, on every level of defense, the Jets had a better player. Nobody on this defense is better than Quentin Williams. Nobody's better than the linebacker they had, was Sheriff-Wood or whatever, Sherwood or whoever. Nobody's better than Sauce Gardner on this team. Nobody's better than Cisco or whatever he released the Dragon. So we can walk in there now and say, yeah. But the defense for the Jets, they were the better defense. We were down our wide receiver, our number one wide receiver. We were down our number one kickoff punt return guy, our gadget guy. We were down all of our offensive linemen, and the only one that was there was Terry Steele. We were down our other running back. Man, all we had was Dak, Pickens, and a damn good play caller, and Javonte Williams. And we still number one offense. So don't let these people take your joy away from you. So the moment that they say that it's It's just the Jets just say, well, it was the Jets against all backup all-stars then.
It's harder.
Yeah, this playing here is hard, but the team will figure it out. I believe in them. I believe in their new coaching staff. They have the right players there. They have some great teammates who I love and miss there. And you know, the fans need to believe in that staff. They need to let them ride it out, man, and start winning, because they will.
Perfect. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Dak. Look at Dak. What a Dak on defense, boy.
Man, it was beautiful, man. I'm super grateful for my time here. Like, I have nothing but love for the Jets organization, for my teammates there.
He looked like a crossbreed between Dak and Anthony. what Mark Holmes' son name? I forgot his name. Anthony Fit something. Yeah, he like a crossbreed. Michael Anthony Fitness, I believe.
So coming back here and playing was awesome.
Dak!
Nothing but good memories, nothing but love for my teammates, and getting a win here with my new team, my hometown team, means the world. You know, so I'm super happy.
You know what? I agree, Solomon Thomas. New York is one of the greatest cities in the world. I married a girl from New York.
There you go.
Solomon Thomas played in New York.
Did the Chargers score? What happened?
Versus the city of New York in 2025, just to set the record straight.
There we go.
Back here with
There we
Barry
go.
Church and Isaiah Stanback. I'm Kyle Yeomans. Now, Isaiah, when you hear of Solomon Thomas making the return, and he still very much so loves the city, loves everything about the organization, but the way that he's made an impact as a leader on this defense.
I'm gonna listen to this guy right here.
The stat line isn't going to show out, but what he has done.
Just went after it.
It seemed like you not only made the tackle, but the kind of the strip all in one motion there.
Yeah, I punched at the ball, and like I said, I saw it the whole time, and I was fortunate to get it out.
How about the whole defensive effort? You guys flying around the ball today, made a lot of sacks.
Yeah, it's the way we practice. It's our identity. It's not surprising. It's I feel like it's just our standard.
Roughing the kicker. Okay.
He said he was going to be adamant about punching the ball out this week in practice. How adamant and how much of a focus was that for you guys?
Yeah, it's a focus every single play, really. It's something we emphasize every play, every day. We talk about it, and this is why we do it, so it can show up on game day.
What was the mindset this week? Was it? I mean, did it feel like a loss, a win, and somewhere in between? I mean, did it feel like you guys had something to prove?
Yeah, for sure. Tying it didn't feel good. I'll tell you that. I don't know what it felt like, but it didn't feel good. And so we just put our head down and work and came up with a win today, so we're proud of that for sure.
Can you speak to Shamar stepping up after Sanborn went out and everybody in the linebacker?
Yeah, I mean, it shows his maturity.
Man, that guy with the softest voice and the baby face will lay you clean out. Like, how in the world? How in the world, boy?
Went on the field, made tackles, did his thing.
Better watch out for these guys.
And stepped up when we needed him to, so I'm proud of him for that.
Maris, how natural of a puncher are you?
I wouldn't say it's very natural. I think it's something that's practiced.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I mean, but do you guys practice it in training camp too?
For
and
sure.
how much did that help when you guys were literally punching at the ball every day?
I mean, it helped a ton. Yeah, I can't say enough how much it helped me to practice and be intentional with it every day.
You guys have wanted to get more turnovers. How much, when you see it actually translate like it did today, how much of a catalyst are these turnovers for you guys?
I mean, it's huge. You see guys making plays all over the field, and then something like that, I think it just ignites the team, gets the guys going, and for sure, like, gets our mind set on wanting more.
Did you really say?
Maris Leah foul.
Yeah, they went to commercial over there. All right, big hair girl, what's going on? Girl, you got your hair did? Okay, all right. Yes, indeed. Yeah, y'all see how it goes. You want to show everybody your hair? Come on with it. Yes, indeed. Your girl happy over here. Yes, indeed. Boy, yeah, indeed. Look at it, look at it, look at it, boy. Yes, indeed. Ah, girl. Oh. You happy? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Look at her. You ready for school? That's what it is. Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. So you see all the people up in here. I got from the 205, you're live. Uncle Charles, talk to me.
What's up, Lord? What's happening?
Nothing much, man. All is well. I can't complain at all.
You tell the family I said hello.
Will do. Will do.
Man, let me tell y'all something.
Talk to
me. I'm in my garage cleaning up. Let me tell y'all something, man. We did what we supposed to do. Be satisfied with this win. This is a good win because I'm going to tell you something.
If they would have been close to beating us, if we'd have lost, they'd have ran up our stomach and down our back. That's what they would have did.
Yep.
Let me tell you something, man. To take this, we got everybody out. And for us to go up in New York, and them being fired up like they was, to go up in there and take that game, that tells me a lot about this team. This team is good. We almost there on defense. We need to do a couple more tweaks, and we should be a contender. But I'm going to tell you something. Be happy that we played the game. Somebody said, oh, man, it's just the Jets. Let me explain something to you. Do you realize that somebody died last night and they weren't able to see the game? They want to enjoy cool. They want to enjoy cool weather. They want to enjoy hot weather. They want to enjoy the rain. But they can't do that. Why? Because they're at a graveyard. Be satisfied with that win. Let me tell y'all something. I always tell y'all something personal about me because you get to know Uncle Charles on a personal level.
All right.
I went to my doctor and the doc told the doc, I said, Doc, I've been doing all right, man. You know, I'm taking my medicine, I'm cool. And he said, well, you ever thought about losing a little weight? I said, man, I weigh 230. I'm solid. Then I said, he said, well, you probably won't just lose a little weight or exercise a little bit more. I said, well, okay, Doc. But you know me, Doc. I can't stop eating not as long as they got a 10-piece and 2 sides. I can't do that. Then all of a sudden, I said, I'm not going to go on no diet plan. I'm not going to do that until I turned it on National Geographic. Have you ever seen a rhino use the bathroom?
No.
Man, I saw that. I ain't eat for 3 weeks. I lost 10 pounds. Let me tell you something, man. I'm going to say this in closing. I want y'all to stand behind this team. We got a better coach. Yeah, they make me mad as hell, but they also bring out the best joy in me. As long as they try, as long as they do something, don't be stupid. They should be able to do what they got to do. So I'm gonna say this in closing, and I'm gonna go ahead and give it to you right now, Long. Well, it's a question of my heart. You got it. Don't belong to anyone but you.
Come on with it.
And it's a question of my love. You got, baby, worry, I got plans for you. Baby, I've been making plans. Oh, love. Baby, I've been making plans for you.
All right.
Appreciate you, Law.
Appreciate you. That's Uncle Charles, man. He been making plans, man. Hey, and I miss my Uncle Charles, y'all. Yes, indeed. And for those who don't know who Uncle Charles is, man, let me just tell y'all right quick, right now, on this part right here.
Don't give up the fight. Everything will be alright on any given Sunday. Yeah.
He ain't lying.
Depend on you. If you win or lose, you know you got to pay some dues to live on Monday.
Gotta pay them dues to live on Monday, y'all. And that's exactly, we paid some dues, so we living on Monday, baby. Yes, indeed. So somebody said, Charles Isley, boy, y'all crazy. All right, with that being said, let me get another caller on. Hold on. Before I get the other caller on, let me make sure that everything is good over here.
The team on his back. And in the last few weeks, I've noticed a difference in him, and maybe it's because of the coaching, maybe it's because of my first point, but you got 6 offensive.
You Luke? Oh, it's spinning over there. All right, so there was on a phone call there. So let me go to the next caller, Long Way J for the 945. But when I held that 9, what's good, fam?
Hey, man. Hey, I'm celebrating, man. I don't care. I'm celebrating. I just left the bootleg over there in Oak Cliff off Marsalis, man.
Okay, you left the bootleg.
I got me over that Don Julio. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, my gosh, man. You save a little corner for me, man. We definitely going to party and celebrate today, man. Come on with it.
Yeah, I'm celebrating Flournoy on a career day, man. That man had a career day today, man.
He did.
We're not sweeping that under the rug.
No doubt. We definitely ain't doing that.
I'm even Flu's called a decent first half. I like this first half. He mixed it up. I liked it. We had dudes doing stunts. Houston. That might be our guy.
Yeah, he might be.
It might be, but if we ain't gonna speak, I ain't gonna jinx it, but I'm just saying. I know he pop off my screen almost every Sunday.
No doubt, man.
Oh yeah, and we gotta shout out Dak, because Dak
him.
was out there. Yeah. I'm talking about veteran leadership out there. Veteran, he ran what he was supposed to, and he was throwing that ball on point.
Man, he did his job, man. That's all we can look for, man, is for Dak to do his job and do his thing. And we did just that, man. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for calling in.
Yeah, I gotta rock with the best, man. And how about them Cowboys?
How about them, man? That's a good call from him. All right, I got the 804 in the building, man. You're live on the Nation, brought to you by Sleeper.
Oh, always a pleasure, man. I call every week for you, man. You're doing a great job, like always, man.
I really appreciate it.
Just want to enjoy this victory, man. I'm feeling good today because I've been sad for a couple weeks, man. But I wanted to just say, I think he's the first coach in a long time that don't mind playing his younger players. And even though we had injuries, you got Flournoy out there, you put the linebacker out there. It's because of injuries, but they guys, you got to put the young, even the linebacker that made the fumble, punched it out. You got to put the young guys out there. This is a young man's game.
You're lying.
Yeah.
The YBs, man, you got to put them out there, man.
You got to put them out there. That's the only way they're going to get better, on the way they learn, and stop sticking with these old heads. You don't even see the ball going deep no more because Wan'Zale Thomas, it look like he's playing back. I don't know, but the last 2 weeks, I don't see deep balls. So I'm just saying that if we keep with these young guys, add to them, I think we're going to be all right, man.
Man, no doubt, man.
We're going to be all right.
We're going to be all right, man. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for calling in.
All right, bro. Have a good one, man.
No doubt, man. All right, boy. We got one more call up in here. 864, you're live on the Nation, brought to you by Sleeper.
Law, what's going on, man?
Man, all is well, Chief. Can't complain.
Man, Law, man, I ain't taking no one game at a time, man. I ain't finna be sad, Law. I ain't finna be mad. With this team this week, we gotta do it, Law. We gotta be lit, Law. It's DC4L, Law, man.
All day.
We gotta take it how we took it, Law. We can't be into that sad stuff, man. We won this week, man. We gotta take it, Law. We gotta take it, Law. We turned, Law. We loud and we turned, Law.
Yeah, we are, man. Yeah, I appreciate you, man.
Law, man, I got a couple of things to say if I got time, Law.
Go ahead. It's your show, man. Your show. I'm listening, man. Everybody listen.
We 1 or 2 plays away from being 4-1, Law. 1 or 2 plays away from being 4-1. We could exactly be 4-1. We could be right there, Law.
Be right
there.
Whether
it's the 1 second we got cheated on, or whether it's, my man CD not really hold those balls in like he could have, man. It's 1 or 2 plays away, Law. We could be 4-1.
Could be 4-1.
Yeah. Law, I think we got a chance, Law. We just got to buckle down, man. We get it healthy, man. I think we're probably 1 player away on defense, man, from being where we need to be. Middle of the pack defense. I think we go get a safety back there, man, a veteran safety. Let's go get like a Justice Simmons or something back there, Law. And we good, Law. I like our pass rush. Them guys coming along, and they feeling themselves, Law. And like I was saying earlier about that receiver, man, I feel like Ryan, if he get more PT than Tolbert, or they flip flop, I feel like that can be something right there. We got Ryan, GP, Lamb. That receiver core could be something nice. Got Turpin with the gadget plays. We could be he's being used way more and better than he was previously, Law. This could be something real special with that receiving core, Law.
Man, you're right. You're right on the money with it. I had no rebuttal to what you said.
Man. How we had Zeke and Pollard with the speed and the power. I feel like Williams and Blue, that could be the new power and speed right there.
No doubt, man. Good
we just
point.
Gotta give him a chance. We got to give that boy Blue a chance, man. Let him play.
Great point, great observation, man. I appreciate you calling in, Chief.
Yes, sir, man. Law, I love you, man. We right here, man. X4 Law. We love you, dog.
Most show, man. Most certainly, man. Love you too, man. Appreciate you, man. Good call from you. All right, we got Pastor Tim in the building, man, from the 469. What's on your mind?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I am ready, man. I am so. I just want to do this, bro. I want to say this. I want to glorify my Cowboys. Because the Cowboys, they won a great game. That played awesome. I'm so happy and excited. Man, we played with motivation. We played with passion.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, everything's not going to be perfect.
Yeah.
But the little pieces I see can be fixed. Come on. What's broken can be fixed.
Well.
But I'll tell you right now, it feels so good and excited to see a win.
Yes.
It feels so good and excited to see smile on the players' faces.
Yeah.
To see the fans is happy. To see the energy is changing in the room.
Come on,
in the room, the energy will change. When the energy changes, you're gonna want to play better. You want to motivate yourself to get better and get healed up right. And get them legs healed up right. And get them legs strong. Get them arms strong. Get your body fit. When that body's right and fit, and let me tell you something, brother. Also, we got help on the way. Next week, we got help. It's coming. It's coming. We got the guys who was injured, and we'll be back. And we'll be back next week. So we don't got nothing to worry about. This defense gonna be so good next week, even better. And we're gonna have nothing to worry about. Cause let me tell you something. We're gonna be on a winning streak. I feel the pain. I feel. You know what I'm saying. I understand. We lost by. It was a tie on Green Bay. I understand. But at the same time, and so it's okay. It's okay.
It's okay.
But we motivate ourselves to get better as a team. We motivate ourselves to get right as a team. So we are a great Cowboys team this year. And let me tell you something, fans. Get ready and get your popcorn ready. At the same time, give Cowboys the glory. Give Cowboys the glory. And hallelujah, and thank you, Jesus. And thank you for having me on.
Man,
and
appreciate you.
Cowboys?
Amen.
Jesus my name.
Yes, indeed.
Amen.
That's Pastor Tim, preaching from the Malachi in chapter. Help is on the way. Yes, indeed. So at the end of the day,
understand the cost
that is involved. Yes, indeed. So he understanding and praise be to God that we are able to come off with a victory. So slap your neighbor and tell him, victory is mine. Come on with it. So let's go, Cowboy Nation. That was a good call from him. I got from the 520 Stelios in the building, man. What's going on with you, man?
Yo. Hey. What's happening?
Man, all is well.
Man, we almost got them. That baby girl you got with you? Hey, you keep Pop away from that jug. Keep Pop away from that jug. But I'm just glad we got the win.
Yeah.
Jets, they got some trash time. That's all right.
Yeah.
We know where they're at. But we got what we needed, and like the last caller said, we got some help coming. It's not tomorrow. It's not going to be Victory Monday. It's going to be Victory Flournoy Monday.
Yeah.
Believe that.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
Roy Joy. I mean, he showed out today, and his papa was right. He was on one today. Believe it.
Oh yeah, he was on it.
But that's all. That's all I got. Just remember, I ain't gonna be no more punt bees, and also remember, there's always some MF trying to ice skate uphill. Doses.
No doubt, man. There's Uncle Dave, man, and he was the last caller in the queue there. Appreciate everybody, man, for rocking with us, man. We went through most of those callers. We're going to get ready to roll, but before we do such, I just want to let you guys know that,
It starts from the first phone call. Most of the time, you're going to talk to Gene Burkett, a 30-year partner. You're not going to talk to some employee that just got put on the phones that day.
There are things that are so crucial, especially if it's a cataclysmic event, to have our experts get out and look at the vehicle, witness statements, photos, the whole thing.
Call Frenkel first. Chosen by the people, feared by the insurance companies. Call Frenkel first.
That's 214 or 817, and all of the threes you can dial. With Frenkel and Frenkel personal injury lawyers, they are backed by over a combined of 100 years of experiences. When you combine that, these guys will take great care of you, not advantages of you. And when we start thinking about the Frenkel and Frenkel personal injury lawyers being one of the top in the business, if you're an offender bender, slip and fall at work, just think of those guys. Give them a call, give them a shot at it. And if you can't visit that phone number there, just visit FrenkelFirm.com. Cowboy Nation, we are victorious. We are who we need to be at this moment. As they say, this race is not to the swift nor the battle to the mighty. It's to he that endures to the end. Well, we did just that, Cowboy Nation. As the season progresses, as the season move along, keep this in mind. If there's one thing a man should always do is mainly to himself stay true. Never allow someone to change your point of view unless what they bring or mean makes sense to you. Never judge a man by sight alone, nor by the height he has grown. And when speaking, keep it at a moderate tone, because raised voices, they only turn those hearts into stone. You see, in the beginning, it was brother our robber, brother Robert, brother some more of life live, love and respect for another. Then there are those who are trying to be smart. They would take the decent man to alter his heart, to seek to rip him apart. Those, man, you should never call a friend, because they bend the lines around the truth to meet their end. Cowboy Nation, that's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. Let's continue to grind and shine. Let's stand tall with it. The beat of my heart is crying Cowboys. From the womb to the tomb. Stay up. Let's be ready. I always say stand tall or not at all. So be firm in your belief. Strong opinions do matter. Cowboy Nation, put the YBs in there. Let's continue to grind and shine and enjoy this day of victory. At the end, when the end times come for me, as they all say, that they find me conquering a new mountain, not sliding down an old one. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Go Cowboys. Tell them run it up. Now it's time to roll those credits. Come on.
No drip this. Tell them run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I
stretch.
Tell them run it up. I wake up. Flex. Thumb down now. Check. No drip this. Tell them run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I
stretch.
9 out of 10, roll through my hands, I'm by my lonely.
Come on.
Turn to a savage, now my baby wants to hold me.
Alright.
I love my fans, don't need no friends, I got my homies. Thought I could trust you, I find out you tried to zone me.
Yeah.
I'm number one up on that court, I'm Nick McGrady.
Yeah.
The first one in, the last one out, can't call me lazy. Put in my hours, send the invoice and they pay me. I need 6 rings like MJ.
Let's go, baby. Grade this show.
I wake up.
Law.
Thumb down now.
Nation.
No drip this. Tell them run it up.
Brought
no
to
sleep, no rest.
BTA.
Might crash, might wreck. But first I
stretch.
No run it up.
Come on.
I wake up. Flex.
Yeah.
Thumb down now. Check.
Come
no
on.
drip this. Tell them run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell them run it up. Y'all gon' make me take that trip way out to
Carolina now, baby.
Nigeria, come through in a hurry.
Yeah.
Those London boys don't come to play, you should get worried. One false move, find yourself, they getting buried. Dance with the devil, used to love playing those games. Made some bad decisions that brought my mama pain.
Not mine.
I made a promise to her, swore that I would change.
Shout out time.
I'm on the come
Shout
up
out to you,
that I
Jesse.
live up to my name.
Put YBs in the chat.
I wake up.
Law.
Thumb down now.
Nation.
No drip.
Ghostface.
Run it up.
Yeah.
No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I
stretch it.
Run it up. I wake up. Flex.
If your team won this week, put a 1 in the chat.
Tell them run it up. no sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck, but first I tell them run it over.
Until next time, DC for life, not for short.
Ain't nobody calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, are you still involved?
Yeah.
Calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, am I still involved? Y'all usually check on.
Usually check on law.
I'm still involved.
Yeah. Hey. Until next time. Enjoy y'all families, man. DC for life. Cowboys versus Jets. We up out. Enjoy y'all. One love.
I'm still involved.
Damn, Dak Prescott.
No, Dak still. No, I'm still involved.
And they understand the cost that is involved. There's 1,000 of you. I said close them doors. Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors. We all gonna lead together. There's 1,000 of you tonight, and those that are watching, it's 1,000 that's watching online. This is a small seed. If I get 1,000 online to give this, I'm challenging each of you all down here to give a $20 seed.
Hey, bro, come on.
But I need everyone standing up here with us, with me, to plant a seed of $100. Because again, it costs to sit up here. I got you. And this is what I need you to do. If you're giving electronically, or even if you're giving tangibly, bring them baskets. I want the baskets up here. I want to see the floor. They can come closer. Y'all start moving. Y'all can bring it right now. Come.
Hush, Jets. Hush that mouth.
Just put your hand on the. Take your phone and stick it on the bucket. Giving is worship. Giving is worship. Giving is worship.
I like when you like this, Daddy.
Oh man, he got 4 or 5 years.
This ain't the time to talk.
Until next time, DC for life.